On August 12, 2027, what began as a routine flight from Andrews Air Force Base to a diplomatic summit in Geneva turned into the most terrifying and mysterious aviation crisis in American history. Air Force One, carrying the President of the United States, vanished from radar just 45 minutes into its transatlantic journey. It wasn't an accident. It was a hijacking. And what investigators would uncover over the next 72 hours would terrify world leaders, shatter alliances, and shake the global public to its core. Chapter 1. The Vanishing Sky. At 3:41 Eastern Standard Time, the aircraft reached cruising altitude over the Atlantic. Suddenly, all transponders went dark. NORAD scrambled two F-22 Raptors, but by the time they reached the aircraft's last known coordinates, Air Force One was gone. Inside the Pentagon, chaos erupted. Emergency protocols were activated. Fighter jets were deployed across NATO territories. Within an hour, the White House issued a brief statement. "We have lost contact with Air Force One." Chapter 2. Suspicions rise. Initial theories pointed to Russia. Tensions had been building for months over a secretive military buildup in Eastern Europe. Cyber attacks had already crippled U.S. infrastructure earlier that summer. The world braced for war. But something didn't fit. No group claimed responsibility. Russian officials denied involvement and offered full cooperation. Intelligence chatter was silent. The hijackers didn't make demands. Chapter 3. The First Clue. On the second day, a fragmented signal was detected by a weather satellite over Greenland. It contained a voice message, heavily distorted. "They took the president. It's not who you think." Data analysis confirmed it was the voice of Colonel James T. Harlow, one of the president's top security aides. But Colonel Harlow had been declared dead in a helicopter crash 2 years earlier. Chapter 4. Shadow Protocol. Behind the scenes, a top-secret investigation was launched under codename Shadow Protocol. CIA analysts uncovered that a rogue paramilitary group, codenamed NightGlass, had infiltrated the president's security detail. The group had connections to global corporate interests, not nation-states. They didn't want ransom. They didn't want war. They wanted something far more dangerous. Leverage over democracy itself. Chapter 5. A Secret Landing. Using decrypted satellite data and air traffic anomalies, investigators tracked a hidden flight path leading to a private airstrip in the Azores. Local surveillance showed a convoy of black vehicles escorted by armed men. The trail went cold there, until a shocking discovery was made. A local farmer turned in a camera he found buried in a field. On its footage, a video of the president, visibly shaken, being forced into a van. His last words on the video: "Tell my wife I love her. And tell the American people, I didn't see this coming." Chapter 6. Global Panic. The footage leaked to the media. Protests erupted worldwide. Stock markets plunged. World leaders accused each other in a desperate attempt to save face. The truth was unraveling faster than anyone could control. The rogue group issued a final statement. "You trusted machines, money, and power. We control them all. The era of nations is over." Chapter 7. The Rescue and the Twist. 72 hours after the disappearance, a joint operation between Portuguese commandos and U.S. Navy SEALs raided a cliffside compound on São Jorge Island. Inside, they found a bunker with biometric locks. And the president. He was alive. But when debriefed, the president said something no one expected. "I knew them. I once trusted them. Some were from my inner circle. This was never just a hijacking. It was a coup." Final twist. Unfinished shadows. Dozens of arrests were made. But many from NightGlass vanished into the wind. The president returned, but the world had changed. Trust was shattered. And the question lingered. Who's really in control?